What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that you.
What if God was one of us? Just a smile like one of us in my playlist.
I was like, whoa, why am I singing
Just a stranger, one of us, trying to make his way
Of course
home.
Munch Bum.
Cookie.
And somebody was like, what about this song? I was like, oh. I can't even remember it now.
You've gone, oh!
But I played it. I played it like 3 times in a row because I was like, yes!
Well, then it'll be on your playlist.
Back in the day.
It's over there. Oh, yeah.
Hey, playlist.
The TV's working now.
And warm in my cockles, go away.
Everyone listening will be like, what? Talk about what? We're actually talking about your mum. In one of our podcasts where you put the spooky thing,
yeah,
they flagged it.
Who?
YouTube.
Why?
Because it is copyright. But it's fine, we've not got any infringements.
I was going to say, because I used everything that was...
Or any restrictions in any country. So whoever owns the rights to it is fine with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
Yeah. We're actually promoting.
It's like, why are you having to go at us? Just letting you know this is copyright. Are you mad? Do you want us to take it off? No.
Okay. Because it's like, do you want to cut it out? And I'm like, well, you're not upset by it, and I'm not. That's what we do. You're not putting any veggies in it, are you? No.
I love her. She proper makes me happy.
Yeah, alright, well, yeah, I mean, and then we're
I'm
having a
not
cool
really
photo
one
shoot.
I'm not really one to say no to dressing
Yeah,
up.
why? Why do we like it so much?
I don't really know.
I actually love fancy dress.
I get into character.
Like, I'm like fully...
It means
when
I don't have to be me
When
anymore.
someone's like, we're doing fancy dress, I'm all fucking in. Even if it means I've got to get a loan out, like I'm fully invested in the fancy dress. I don't know why, I've always loved it.
I've always loved it. I remember one of my birthdays, can't remember which one. But I was like, we are doing a pirate pub crawl. And that's what we did, from the bottom of Sutton to the top of Sutton.
I can't believe we weren't always best mates. Do you know that?
I can't believe you just looked through that album and I'm not in one fucking photo.
I know. That's it's. You know. I think. Did she just come over here and fart? Okay. Go over there into bed. Do it now. Bed.
She ain't finished. Hang on.
She's gonna lay a turd.
She's going.
She walked over. My dog just walked over, farted, and now she's gone to bed.
She's gone, that's for you.
Yeah, it's for you. It's what I think about your fancy dress. I'm just going to listen and unplug them.
What?
Don't look at my pyjamas, people. I'm having a very busy week. Can you talk into the microphone?
Nobody's looking at your pyjamas.
What?
No one can see them.
Oh, they're looking at my ass.
No, I'm looking at your ass because that's in my face.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I do a lot of bike riding. Right.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
Oh, it hurts to be alive. Right, so another topic. They have now confirmed there are aliens in the sea. Have you seen? It's been on the news.
No, I haven't seen it. I
don't watch the news either, but it is actually, anyone listening knows, no one knows what's happening here, right? But everyone knows, like, it's a real thing. They've come out, yes, aliens exist, they're in the sea,
What?
and nobody cares.
I haven't even heard about it. That's how much everyone cares.
All I want to know is the cost of living going to go up? Is
Yes,
it going to affect
'cause
us
I saw that
financially?
today.
Are they coming to the UK for refuge, and do we have to feed them? That's all I want to know.
By 5% it's going up.
There
By
you go.
April.
This woman on this morning sells her sweat on OnlyFans.
I saw that.
She sent me. She was like, "Girl,
motherfucker is
bitch, does anyone want to buy my sweat? Buy my sweat." This whole week I've been proper sweating. I could have jarred that.
You could have jarred that, and it only has to be
Or,
this big.
and you could give up work and then we'll still do the podcast, but during the week we're just going to do a couple of hours in the gym. We look incredible
Yeah,
and
what kind
earn
of sweat
loads of
do
money.
you want? Gym sweat? running on the street sweat.
Not really a runner.
No, it won't be a lot.
But if you're paying 50 quid for a jar of sweat, I'll run wherever you want me to.
They're paying more than 50 quid.
Oh, I mean, the bitch is rich.
She said, because I watched this as well. She said, depending on how quickly they want it. So if they want it
does make me feel a
instantly,
bit sick.
instant sweat sent straight away, she was charging like $1.5 grand, $2 grand.
I feel like we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it ain't a problem. I'm not even embarrassed by that. But people are like, what do you do? Well, I sell my sweat.
The only thing I think, what if someone was like, in your sweat, is there DNA in your sweat?
Probably. Because you'd have skin cells and everything.
Yeah.
So what you worried? It'd set up for a crime.
Oh, do you know, like, could you be set up? Could you be cloned? I don't know,
Well,
whatever you do with DNA.
I mean, clone me by all means. Good luck with that. But
Don't recommend cloning me.
but they can't really frame you because you do sell your sweat. You could say, well, I sell my sweat.
Why is my internet not working?
Oh, because we got a new pass thing. I need to go and
Oh.
get you the dongle thing. Fuck's sake. I had it in here yesterday. Ow!
That is not
Ow.
helpful.
Ow! Ow! No. Stalkers.
Nothing. You haven't changed it, no? Your
Change
password?
what? No, we don't know how.
Mine's longer.
I don't know
It's
how.
like double
On your
that.
phone, you can scan that when you get off. But we don't know how. Helen went, you know, you can change that with the
Yeah.
last pass thing. And I was like, well, I don't know how, babe. Then
Don't
she
know
kept
how.
telling me my password didn't work. And I'm like, well, it does, because we're all logged in.
Yeah. Apart from you.
Yeah, it's something you're doing, babe. I'm sure of it.
I mean, it looks like it's brewing in her face.
Yeah. She just goes around doing that. Adam was like, because Harry, when they were sorting out the system, Harry was like, oh, Cookie, stop making that annoying noise. He went, isn't that just her noise? And me and Harry were like, no. It's an effect when people come round.
She doesn't do that all day long. Someone turns
doesn't.
up and she's like,
No, she
the
is.
drama.
She is.
I've never known her not to make that noise.
That's what I'm saying. Whereas normally she don't make any noise. My mop to clean my walls is at Alfie's, because when we go back up, I'm just mopping his walls and that.
But yeah, standard shit.
And I could really do with my wall mop. 'Cause there's dust
I'm
everywhere.
not gonna lie, I could probably do it in my living room as well.
I could not fucking. When I said to you that I'd done the hall, the bathroom, and the toilet, the water was skank, babe.
Papering around corners, mate.
Oh, don't even.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know. No, you
I
know me,
was
I'm a wallpaper
livid.
fiend.
Like nothing in my flat is straight anyway.
No.
So to paper around and it's going perfect. I'm like, this is going
And
too
then the
fucking
wallpaper's like
good.
that.
And then by the time it's hit, there's a gap like this,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what happened?
You then just have to start
What
going
happened?
wonky.
No, well, I tried to keep it as straight as I can. I'm gonna fill the hole with a filler.
Yeah, yeah. Did you not see how much filler was in the kitchen? I've got a bag. I said, I went through and I went, oh, got filler for the rest of our lives now, babe. We never have to buy filler again. I just thought
But
I
you
may
will.
as well.
But you will. You'll be like, where's that filler?
Yeah, it's somewhere safe. Everything in my life is safe. It's somewhere safe.
Safe.
Oh, mate. Did you hear about those monkeys in America that escaped the laboratory?
No.
You proper like living in
I
another world
do
than
not,
me.
honestly, I live in my own. I finish work, I go home, I close the door, and I don't want to know.
There's like 42 monkeys, 41, 42 monkeys that have escaped a laboratory, you know, like where they fucking experiment on them and all that. And obviously they're living their best lives. And they're like, don't worry, they're not infected with anything that can hurt anyone.
So what?
It made me think Outbreak immediately. Have you ever seen that film? All starts with a fucking monkey. But I just think leave them alone at this point. I mean,
I've
the
just-
fact that
Now
there is
you've said
still-
that, what are they infected with?
They didn't say. They didn't say what
Don't
they've been
worry.
doing to them
They're not infected with anything
that can hurt you.
that could hurt you.
But I'm thinking, listen, I don't even care about that. I'm thinking, why in 2024 are we still fucking having monkeys in cages and doing shit like that to them?
Listen, I know plenty of people that we should experiment on.
That's what I'm saying, right? There are so many humans that should
That-
be that
yeah.
are actually in cages that deserve the experimental treatment. Maybe they should say, if we can experiment, you get a bit of a lesser sentence. And yet you've got fucking pedos that are out within 3 months.
Let's not even go down that road.
Yeah, but it's the
a
monkeys,
whole-
babe. Like, leave the monkeys alone at this point.
Honestly. Are you trying to tell me something? Lassie?
No,
You trying to tell me something?
she's hardly Lassie. is she? She's more like Goldie at this point. She's more like a Barbara.
A Barbara.
Yeah, well, that's how old she is. Bertha. Right, are we ready? Is that your stomach monkey
was
saying
mine.
like that?
I think I don't know if I've got enough. Go on, yeah. Yeah.
We sort it, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. Right. Hello everyone and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host, Emily. And today we're going to be... Alright. Egging me on. Go on, girl, you can do it. I do this every time.
It's because of the new word.
I know. Because
So we both go.
it's gone completely through me now. Like, what are we doing? Why's that gone red?
Oh, it's angry.
Sorry. Today we're going to be looking at... I forgot.
We're starting that again. Karma. Dun dun dun. Instant karma.
Instant karma. Karma will get you when it's ready.
And we're happy about it.
Yes.
Especially if it's deserved.
Absolutely.
Which generally it is if you're getting karma.
Karma is what comes to you because of whatever you've manifested in your life. isn't
But
it?
then I think sometimes when bad things happen, does that mean that that's karma?
No.
In my stomach. It's all that veg I've been eating. Soon I'm going to come over there far.
There's a spot right there. It's already been warmed up.
Yeah, but cookie.
No, I think karma.
Because sometimes I'm like, karma will get you, right? So, because obviously we're doing karma, so we may as well understand karma. But I don't really
You can't
understand.
understand karma.
Yes, because I don't understand why terrible things happen. For example, stuff that's happened in our lives, and then I'm like, is that
That's
karma?
not karma.
What is it? Just just a bad set of circumstances.
I feel like that is bad set of circumstances. I think karma comes and it has relevance to do with something that's happened to you. So I think, for example, if you purposely fuck somebody over at work for doing something, I don't know what. Yeah.
That's weird that you just picked that out of
Anyway,
the air.
that- I wasn't relating to nothing. But if that's what you did,
Yeah.
then I feel like your karma would be related to either the thing you did or work related. I feel
Okay.
like there would be a connection to it.
So when bad things happen, it's just a bad set of circumstances.
It's also how those bad things, it could be that other person's
karma is kind
but
of hitting you.
It's a ripple effect.
Okay.
Like everything in the world,
Yeah.
right? But someone else's karma is not your karma.
I don't even know what that was.
What are you doing? Should I put mine down? What's in there?
I don't know.
Is that karma?
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Bad set of circumstances.
It just wasn't very nice. It's probably an insect. That made me feel sick. Something's fallen. It's probably a bit of
Don't.
work stuff that's fallen in
Yeah.
there. Ugh. It's a bit of plaster.
What happens when you're like a DIY fanatic?
Oh, I just like need to get
There's always a
fucking-
bit of dust.
Why I do shit before Christmas is beyond
Honestly,
me.
I was thinking, I wonder whether you're going to get this done
Before Christmas.
before Christmas. Because when you get your tree out,
Normally it's out by now.
Mine's out next week.
I think
Coming
once
down
I've
this week.
because everything needs to be pulled out, including the sofa, and cleaned. So I think once I've done that and
Yeah.
washed everything, it will probably be next week at some point. Because my tree goes down on Boxing Day. I don't know about anybody else.
No, I will hold on to mine until the boys go and see their dad, which is the day after.
So the 28th.
Probably the 28th will come down.
Boxing Day for me,
I don't
I'm
know,
done.
actually. 28th is going to be a busy day. I'm doing photography at James's DJ.
What
club.
time will we
Hey.
go in?
Yeah, I won't get. I'll spend all day getting it down and put it all in their boxes and shit like that. So,
You want to get a life.
why
Why don't you get that done ready before?
I might do it not when the boys go.
That would make
The day
more
before.
sense rather than the whole
All
day
right.
fucking packing
It's
up
my house.
cameras.
I'm allowed to do
No,
that.
you're not.
I'm allowed.
Because you've got to
do
get
it.
ready as well.
Yeah, I know. I won't do it on the day.
But at what time are you thinking? I mean, I said 12 to Jenna, but I was joking. Am I joking?
You're joking.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm just checking because I'm like,
It says 4.
okay,
I
so
think it's
they're
at
at
4.
4. Or has Helen got to go earlier? Helen's got to be there the night before. Who's away?
I'll sit up and get a good spot. No, I don't know. I'm assuming I would need to be sort of there once James is set up, just because he wants some photos done.
Well,
and
you're
whatever,
taking me,
whatever.
so just let me know. I'm going to say.
Yeah, I don't know yet. It's not even December. We'll
Yeah,
deal
you
with
know
it
me though,
closer.
I'm always like,
You don't need to stress. I'm driving.
I don't stress. I'm very excited about it. I just want to
You're right there.
look amazing.
Yeah.
Reminded me of baby Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I am looking forward to it. I'm not
Oh.
going to lie.
I bought an outfit for her already.
Yeah, I've
I'm
got
also
one as
gonna
well.
wear-
I'll show you, but I have to like drop at least half a stone.
I'm probably going to wear the same outfit next week as well.
Okay. What is it? I'm assuming a dress.
No.
Describe what?
So it's similar to these, but not like these. It's like a cream wide leg trouser, high waist with a waistcoat.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, real sort of.
Do we
loose.
get titty time?
I could push up, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to do a lace bra, and you can just see. The
I
top
brought
of
an
it.
orange 2-piece or an orange 1-piece. I brought both.
Mm.
So, and then I was
It's cream though, but I was going to just put
Be
lots
lovely.
of big
jewellery.
jewellery.
Go gold.
Yeah.
With cream. Yeah.
yeah.
So I got them and I got shoes as well, which I'll show you after as well.
I haven't bought shoes for
They're fucking beautiful. They everything's Shein, babe. My life is Shein. So I thought I haven't got an orange handbag because I'm going to say the last 4 years started to really like orange.
You're like, I hate orange.
Yeah, but I think
Okay, orange is good. Ellie.
yeah, but I think changing the
I'm
lounge
just-
to these colours has given, but like flame orange, like it has to be
I
like a
love
flame orange. And then so anyway, so I'm going through and then I see a bag and I'm like, I ain't got an orange bag, so I'll grab a bag to go with the outfit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bag's fucking this big. It didn't look that big on the thing. I'm just like, hello. I'm still be holding my phone. Hello.
What's in your bag?
I was like,
No.
nothing.
No, that's all that could fit.
or it's all the fucks I give.
And that don't fit in there. There's not enough room for that.
But yeah, so I've gone with orange. I've got 2. So one's a dress and then the arm is literally attached by a little bit and that's fluffy. Not fluff, sorry, like puff. And then it's fitted but with like a ruffle so I feel confident. And it comes half thigh. So we need to clear up the bruises, no more DIY. And if you could see my body,
Clear up the bruises was not what I thought you was going to
if people could see, I look like I'm beaten, don't I?
Yeah,
It's fucking bad. And then the other one is a 2-piece, which is quite booby, full arms, and then high-waisted, but quite a split.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
Ooh.
Haven't tried them. They only came this morning. Along with the rest of the kids' Christmas presents.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done for Christmas.
I'm
Just money. That's it. In envelopes next month. Because I ain't got no money left now. Right, I suppose we better get on with the podcast. That's why we're here.
As we've already said hi.
Yeah, I mean,
We're in.
you wouldn't think that
We've
we
started.
speak about 3 times a week for over an hour at a time. But, you know, We like to discuss what we've
We've
missed.
got a lot to say.
we like to discuss what's happened in the other hours of our lives.
Oh, right, so I'm going to start. It's
Yeah.
really short.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So
Why is it red?
I don't know. I don't know. So it's come under confessions. But, so, put my divorced parents who hate each other in the same nursing home.
Well, it depends what they've done to her, innit?
Karma is a bitch, Mum and Dad. I appreciate how you always included me in your childhood drama. It's very unfortunate that...
Did you do it on there or there? Yeah. I knew you were struggling and I
Oh
could
my-
see it.
I'm like using my finger.
Soon
My
we'll,
pointing
be,
finger.
soon we'll be using Braille.
It's very unfortunate that you two thought it was funny to act like kids while making me take on the role of adult. The roles have now reversed. You both need someone to look after you because you're elderly. It was clearly not going to be me. I hope you two can work it out and enjoy one another's company for the remainder of your wrenching lives. Did you know your father is in the same nursing home? Is the call I'm waiting for. Yes, I will now relax and savour my cold beverage.
Sounds like she had a really shit time
I feel
growing
like
up.
she's really angry.
Yeah, but they probably acted like fools. Pulling pillar to post, using
Yeah.
her against this one, that, and then she's done with their shit, mate. I'm actually like, I think it's good karma.
It's mad karma.
Yeah.
That top comment is, this is a show I'd watch.
Same here. Thing is, I wouldn't look after my dad either, no way.
Oh, it's too
Would you
much.
look after your parents?
What, together?
Together, separately, like whatever, you don't know what life is going to bring.
Yeah, I probably would.
You'd move in, take care of them.
Yeah, I probably would.
Nah, mate. Nah.
I mean, I know they would drive me nuts.
They would drive you nuts. It's really
Maybe
difficult.
I'd get an annex. I'd invest. That would be worth it.
It depends what looking after. I mean, by the stage of someone going to a nursing home indicates that they need more
No,
than
not
a-
always. Sometimes it's just they
Well,
need
yeah, of course
that
I used to
little
do it, didn't
looking.
I? Because at the back, where in the last nursing home that I worked in, they had the flats, the one bedroom
yeah.
flats, where they had the call buttons if they needed anything. But generally, it gets, they then progress from there
It just
into
depends.
there.
Yeah, it depends where we get to.
It's
But
a lot.
In my head, I don't think I would.
There's generally one out
Do
out
that.
of the siblings that would look after a parent, and I think after Mum, that's when I decided absolutely not. Am I ever doing that again? I still do it with hubby, don't I? It's enough. Like it's enough. Yeah. Whose karma's that?
That's circumstances. I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
Right.
Ah. Hold on, hang on. Let me just.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
This other, it came in the top 10% of comments. I worked in a nursing home last year, mainly with severe dementia patients. Most of them were kind of polyamorous, since they couldn't fully remember if they were married or not, and if they were, which other old person was their spouse. There was one couple that was madly in love. They met in the nursing home. One of them couldn't really speak, so they just held hands and stared into each other's eyes all day, smiling.
I mean, that's cute.
That's really cute.
I tell
Maybe
you what.
that's what will happen to them.
Maybe.
they'll like fall in love again.
It's reminded me. So.
That would be really shit for that.
Harry
young person.
is named after a gentleman called Harry. I just
Stop
noticed.
saying the kids' names. I had to beep them all out in the last one.
I don't know why it bothers you. Like mine are fine.
No,
Anyway, so
children.
my son Harry is named after this man, and his
What's
wife
his name?
Harry, and his wife was called Winnie.
Oh, I love that name.
Yeah, they hated each other, and they were at the top of the nursing home in the biggest room. So Harry had his own room, and Winnie had her own room. and he was just the sweetest person ever, and everything was funny and everything was a joke, and he was just so cute. She had the ump about life and just generally everything that we did, and then you'd go in and you'd go, oh, what's she complaining about now? Lovely man. That was the first couple ever in a nursing home together that I ever looked after. Both very different needs. But yeah, I loved him that much, babe. I don't know what to say.
So do you know, a couple of weeks ago, the ones where they cut off?
Yeah.
The one that we were here and it cut off and we missed the end. So I've had to go steal the other one from when we were at the same place and put the ending in to say bye. Fuck's sake.
Babe, they're like, why have you changed?
You go. Go on, you go. And then like, and we're going to leave it there. That's how it ends. Bye.
Bye.
Like, fine, that'll do.
I don't think we start the same or end the same on any podcast we've done at all. Everything is like, what we doing?
The worst thing is, we went, and we're going to end it there, and then we went, oh, he's still an arsehole. And then carried on ranting, and then we're like, a bit more. And then you're like, okay, then bye everybody, bye-bye. And then you got up, and you're like, again. And those little cut paste. It was awful.
I actually think they're the best. That's what I've got Alfie and Harry to open together on Christmas Day. I've got to show you it. They've got one each. Yeah? Open that.
I know what they are.
I'm so happy.
I saw these.
I'll be like, you have to wait and open it together.
Your face, man.
I'm so happy about it.
Such a dickhead.
You imagine, oh, what Mum got us.
They'll be like, is it rain? Is it...
Oh, it's the best present ever. I'm so excited.
Such a dickhead.
I'm going to save it to the very end. It's going to be the last present.
Right, go on. You can read yours now.
Right, okay. Right, okay. What are some karma stories? Once I saw the perfect karma story unfold at a coffee shop. You know what that reminds me of?
No, don't. Let's
Come
not.
coffee. At a coffee shop. This guy cut in front of everyone in line, acting like he was too important to wait. People were annoyed, but no one said anything. When he finally got to the counter, he was super rude to the barista. A few minutes later, as he's grabbing his coffee and heading out the door, he trips over his own feet and spills the entire cup all over himself. The whole place was silent for a second and a few people started laughing. It was like the universe was giving him an instant lesson in humility. I thought that was quite a good one.
I'd say that's definitely karma.
Someone said, holy shit, that's amazing. I would have paid good money to be at the table next to you and watch that unfold. You would though. Well, if you're going to be a prick, expect it, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah. No, I like that.
Yeah, I liked that as well. Because that's instant karma. I like a bit of instant karma. When the kids are rude and then they hurt themselves immediately after, they look at me and go, that was karma. And I'm like, well, there you go.
As long as you know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Revenge taken.
Good.
Right. So here's the story. I had a relationship of 3 years. Loved her a lot. She broke up with me and left me. I was heartbroken. Felt betrayed. She immediately started dating another guy. The world turned upside down. Then I went into no contact. After 6 months later, she reached out and we started to have sex. She said she missed me and started saying all those bullshit things. And that guy was still there in her life. She came to my place frequently. That guy didn't even know. And after that, I told that guy she was cheating behind his back with me. She said she was heartbroken when she knew what I did. Then I asked her, did you feel betrayed, heartbroken? Did I break your trust? Yeah, that's same feeling I felt when you left me for another guy. Karma is a bitch. What do you guys think about this?
I think it's karma.
I don't know.
But I don't think that him doing the same, because now he's in line for karma.
I don't know, because I did read this one first, and I thought, so she left you
For another guy.
No, it says, and then she started.
Oh,
She immediately started dating another guy. So it weren't like she was cheating.
No.
But she left him and went to be with someone else.
Yeah.
So apart from him sounding really bitter and
I tell you what it is. It's because he was mourning the relationship and she wasn't.
Yeah.
So I think that is why he's calling it karma. But you could be right. I don't know if it is karma, because
karma.
we always say leave the relationship if you're going to be with someone else. It's the polite thing to do.
Yeah.
So you could be right. Maybe it isn't karma at all.
Because if she was fucking around behind his back and then he found out and then she was like, oh, I miss you, and then she slept with him.
So then
knowing.
what? This bloke then went with another.
No, this bloke then, she then was saying to him, I miss you, but was still seeing the guy that she
Right.
got with after him. And then was like, ha, in your face, that's karma. And you're like,
Is it?
I told him you're cheating.
But they're not cheating.
Did that? No, she's cheating with him on the bloke that she left him
Oh,
with.
so he then slept
So,
with her
yeah,
to
they
get
were together.
right. So
She's
now,
gone, I don't want to be
so
with
now,
you, and went on to be with him.
I'm with you.
And then she was like, I miss you. And he was like, come on then. And they had some
And
sex,
jiggy
but
jiggy.
she was still with this
Jiggy.
guy.
Yeah.
And he went,
Jiggy.
hey, she's fucking me. Ha ha ha, karma.
Right. So now he's just created karma on himself because that bloke doesn't deserve this.
That bloke didn't deserve that.
Right. So now
Not if they weren't
he
cheating.
also has karma coming
It's
to
going to
him.
come back. Because you just hurt somebody.
He just created a circle of karma.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
so,
I'm thinking. I'm
yeah.
like, you did somebody
No,
else
yeah.
dirty. And actually,
He
maybe
slept
she
with her
didn't
to
do...
fuck her off, to hurt her, but he's only done it to himself.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
basically it
He
sounds like he couldn't get
fucking
over him.
twat, mate.
Ha
Top
ha. Oh, hang on. I didn't read these.
before the internet goes out.
Oh. I have mixed feelings about this. She didn't betray you. Oh,
Yeah.
she
Got a bruise
left
there, by
you
the
for
way.
Sorry. What, here. It's here.
It's there
That one.
everywhere. Yeah.
She left you for another guy. Also, why did you sleep with her when another guy is in the frame? You have a lot of anger in you, in my opinion. That's
And just
how-
created his own karma.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. You aren't wrong at all. The fact that you got downvoted just shows how miserable this sub is. Oh. Okay. Fine. No one's happy
Okay.
with him.
So, I just actually want to have a quick Google. to make
Respectfully,
sure.
you're an arsehole for doing this. Revenge on your ex is one thing, but imagine what the other guy is going through now. This is not the flex you think it is. Do better.
Do much better.
I'm with that.
yeah,
I am
I'm with that as well. Spelling that wrong.
Yeah. It's not very good karma, mate.
No, not if you're going to create. Him saying no, I'm not interested would have been and then giving the other bloke a heads up would have
Yeah,
been
here, this is what she's messaging
Exactly.
me. Or,
But that's not what he did. He slept with him. Right. I grew up with Zac Affleck.
pardon?
Yeah, Zac Affleck is a
Zac?
famous Zac. Oh, I want to make sure I'm spelling that.
Zac
right.
Affleck. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
who he is.
Yeah, but I've just googled him and it's not the person that I thought it was.
No, Ben Affleck.
No, it's Zac.
It's not, it's Ben.
No, I'm telling you, the story is about Zac Affleck.
Alright. Fuck Zac Affleck.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ben's brother, cousin.
No, cousin. Right. Okay,
Alright.
it's not. That's not who I thought it was in my head. That's why I thought. Let me do a quick Google
That's
of who
not
it is.
right.
But he's also famous for whatever.
Okay.
Okay, So this person is writing in about karma. I grew up with Zach Affleck, and he's getting karma. It's not as juicy as I thought it was. Now I'm confused about who the bloke is. But anyway, I grew up in Hollydale, wherever that is, and went to elementary school and junior high with him. I have the yearbook to prove it, and the hate that he's getting is sweet karma. He was absolutely spoiled, entitled bully throughout school. He was the kid that people were only friends with because he had a pool. I haven't seen him in over 10 years, but the way he acts on the show is exactly... I'm very confused about... I don't know if he's spelling the name wrong, because it's not who I thought it was. In real life, is exactly who he is. However, I will say that I went to his house to swim a few times, and his family were kind to me. I was the only South Asian kid in the town. But if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I feel like...
I've got a question. What's going on?
Who's Zach Affleck?
And what's the karma?
That all the hate he's
Whatever's
getting in
happening,
life, I feel like...
Yeah, but what is the karma? What's happened?
So
right,
I'm trying to find out.
He was a bully, a spoiled rich bully.
Doubling down. Whatever's going on in this person's life, this famous person's life, is karma about
this other person's going, ha ha!
Literally, because apparently he was an arsehole all
but
throughout
thanks for letting me
school.
swim in your pool.
Yeah, but I thought it was the bloke that was in the really good looking bloke that's ruined his face.
Yeah, I know who.
Yeah, that's where my head was.
Zach.
Yes.
Zach. Zach.
Blue eyes, dark hair, him.
Yeah, bad grandpa.
And then somebody else said everything you said, but this bloke, who is Ben Affleck's cousin, I think you have to be American to understand all this fame that the second cousin's mother's uncle has. Because I'm
Goldfish.
So really sorry about that. Story isn't as juicy unless you know who Zach Affleck is. Apparently he's a right see you next Tuesday, and everything that's happening in his life, which I have no idea about, is all because
we cannot have a smile and a giggle on his bad karma.
Because
Sorry.
we don't know
ain't
who
got
he
a clue.
is. But people are just like,
Ha
ha! Is it? Yeah, I mean,
they're like, who is he?
He's a reality star. I mean, he's rough. Look at the face on him. Fucking
Now.
mate. I feel like that's karma enough.
Yeah. All right, I've got a long one.
Yeah, good.
Moving on.
Is it moving swiftly on from that shit?
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay.
Right. This also came in under the Am I the Arsehole, okay?
Okay.
Am I the arsehole for telling my dad's wife that she's getting her karma and to leave me out of it?
Go.
Hold on, let me make the
Tune
writing
in
bigger.
mentally because I'm still like, who's Zach Affleck?
Are you with me?
3
here?
o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be like, I know who that is.
Emily!
Are you awake? I do that all the time, swear.
I'm like, I am now. What's wrong? Who died? I
I'm
know
like-
who he is. Okay.
Okay, go.
Could you tell me again in the morning when I care?
Yeah. You won't care then either.
No. Right. I, 15, female,
Yeah.
am my
Mm.
dad's affair baby. So she is her dad's affair baby.
Right.
My mum didn't know he was married and broke it off when she found out, but she was already pregnant. She decided to have me and has always been a great mum to me. A lot of my friends don't get along with their mums, but mine is really cool and I wouldn't trade her for anyone.
Aww. It was cute.
My dad takes me out on the weekends and to do things and visit once on holidays, but I've never lived with him or anything. When I was younger, he had to take me to his house for a few hours one time when my mum was really sick, and his wife yelled at him, and I had to stay in a bedroom away from her because she was so mad. My mum explained the cheating when I was a bit older and realised how weird the situation was compared to friends with divorced parents. I have feels about it, but he's my dad, so I try not to think about it a lot. I know my dad's wife hates me and is the reason I can't see him more. So yeah, she has a reason to be mad at him, but also screw her.
Yeah.
So a couple of months ago, my dad started asking if I would like to spend whole weekends with him. I said I would be okay with it if it wasn't at his house. He said his wife wants me to come and she has a change of heart. Sounded really sus, so I said no. Then this weekend she wanted to come have lunch with my dad and me. She said that she realised how important I am to my dad since they can't have kids now, and that she would like to make up for it all and be my stepmom if I would let her. It really made me mad because my whole life she's made it really hard to see my dad, and now she wants to be nice. I might be TA because I told her that if she can't have kids, that's karma for how she treated me, and she's never going to be anything but my dad's wife. She started crying, and my dad told me later that that was a terrible thing and I needed to apologise. My mum said that she put me in an affair situation and I should probably avoid talking to her right now because she's having to deal with infertility and hasn't really gotten over things. Am I the arsehole? I feel like she kind of deserved it. There is an update.
I don't know if arsehole's the right word. It was a low blow.
It was vicious.
It was a low blow because
as a female,
yes, she is the result of an affair, and that's not her fault. However, she's not taking into consideration that this woman's husband cheated on her, and then she decided to stay with him. So that's up to her, mate. But she can't have children. And I don't think that's karma. I don't think it's the girl's fault. I don't think it's the woman's fault. She probably should have treated her better because it's not the child's fault, but it's also not the wife's fault. In fact, it's the fucking man's fault all through and through because that woman didn't know that he was married. So it was a low blow.
It's messy, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, she didn't know he was married, but decided to keep this baby.
Yeah.
The wife obviously didn't know there was going to be a baby, and then found out there was going to be a baby because she found out about the affair.
Right.
But decided to stay with him.
Yeah.
With that, she kind of needed to accept the baby, although that must have been fucking hard.
This is what I'm saying, like...
because there would be resentment in it, wouldn't
right.
there?
So
would
this,
be like, that is a product of something that was negative in our lives.
So this woman, first of all, shouldn't have stayed with him because she clearly weren't over it, hence treating the child like shit.
She shouldn't have stayed with him, she shouldn't have kept the baby, and he should have been out on his arse.
Right. I mean, the whole situation's fucked up,
but
it's
that's not how the world works.
It's not this child's fault. It's not the wife's fault. But they're treating each other. The daughter and the wife are treating each other like they're the both guilty parties, and they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
So it's not. Listen, I think that it's not her karma that she can't have children. God is probably saving her from children with this cretin of a man. That's probably what is happening. So she's looking at it as bad karma when God's like, actually, I'm doing you a favour. This is good karma.
This is great karma.
Yeah. So I I think more than anything, it was a low blow. I don't think it's this woman's karma. But I don't think this
No.
woman should be treating the daughter like shit either.
No.
They're all idiots, mate. This man is for the streets. I don't know why people stay with people like this.
Right, update. First update. First update. JFC, some of you.
JFC, do you want me to Google it?
Update. First up, JFC, some of you adults are unhinged, insulting my mum. Insisting my mum must have known she was married. He was married even, and calling her a slut. And she
Jesus
should.
fucking Christ.
Oh God. Oh. Calling her a slut. So people have been calling the mum
A slut.
a slut, and she should have aborted me. Who hurt you?
Fucking
If I'll
hell.
get help. You sound like basement dwelling incels that haven't seen any light but your computer screen in years. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, the thing is, there are people that live double lives. There
Of
are
course.
people that have a whole family and their
Right.
spouses, kids do not know that in the next town there is another
Babe, we've
family.
done stories on
Yeah.
this. We've done them.
That does not make that woman a slut.
This woman
because
is
she's
not
had
a
family.
slut. She
No.
found out he was having an affair and she
And
broke
left,
up with him.
yeah.
It's her prerogative whether it's her body. I know, like right now, it's a big discussion. Men think that it's their fucking body, but I'm here to tell you that that's her body, her fucking choice, right? And if she wanted to keep the baby, that's
what she did.
entirely her prerogative.
Absolutely. So, I had lunch with my mum and dad today to talk about things. I asked my mum to come with me because I didn't want to see him by myself. I told my dad he had to leave his phone in the car or I won't come. I told him that I didn't want to see, that I didn't want to go to his house or see his wife. I won't see him anymore unless he makes sure that his wife won't interrupt us constantly. I'll have my DL soon, and if we meet somewhere and he picks up the phone or his wife shows up, I'm leaving. I love him and I don't want to not see him, but I can't do it anymore. My mum says I can choose whether I want to see him or not. He said he loves me and he understands and he doesn't want to lose me from his life. He promised he would work it out over the Thanksgiving break and we could talk about spending more time together when I get back home from my grandparents. My mum said to try not to think about it and just enjoy being with the family and seeing my cousins, but yeah, that's going to happen. So maybe I still have a dad when I get back, and maybe I don't. That's it's sad, isn't it?
It's giving spoiled brat.
It's
To me,
sad.
that's all I'm getting.
Well, she's clearly a single child.
Yeah, the thing is, right, listen, you may
And she's
hate...
got wicked stepmother vibes going
Yeah,
on.
and I'm not
And
saying...
wicked stepmother did actually give those vibes too.
Yeah. No, yeah, she did, listen, and she's apologised. It doesn't mean you're going to open the door and it's a rosy picnic.
Yeah,
That's not what I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm saying this woman, right, who acted obviously really badly towards her, has said, listen, I've treated you like an arsehole. I'm putting my hands up.
Yeah.
I want to change the relationship we have. This girl said, this is your karma. That's why you can't have children and you're only interested because you can't have your own. I get it. Maybe too much water is under the bridge. But I don't... Now she wants to punish her dad. It's the
That's because she's
whole-
got control right this second, so she's
Yeah.
running with it.
But what she's failing to realise is that everybody has a limit.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
this wife, whether it's right or wrong, chose to stay with him and he chose to stay with her. Doesn't mean he's not off having affairs or whatever, but it's clear that he's going to go back to this woman, right?
Yeah.
You
She's
need to
home.
make a decision on what you want to do, but keep putting out ultimatums. You're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
You can't live your life
It doesn't
like that.
sound like she's going anywhere.
No.
And actually, she'd probably benefit more
if you
if
want
she actually went, do you know what?
yeah.
Let's move forward as adults. She's 15.
That's where I'm sitting, but you remember when you were 15? That's what I'm saying. At 15, was I a massive arsehole? I feel like I wasn't, but I
don't feel like
probably
I-
was. In ways I
maybe
was,
I was.
babe. Let's talk about me at school and how I was unapproachable and everyone was a bitch. And do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in both, but I feel like this could be a clean slate, and she's missing it. She's
Yeah.
missing the opportunity of. I'm not saying it erases everything this woman does at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you have an opportunity to build
little
something.
baby steps. Baby steps. Don't go to their home because that's their environment. Go outside where it's
Yeah.
public and
I'm not saying your
let
dad
her join
deserves
for a
it
coffee.
either, but I feel like your dad does deserve it a little bit. Like a bit of like, I don't want to have this life and that life. You know, I fucked up. It was 15 years ago. I would like to have my life kind of come together on the same road. But at the same time, she hasn't said exactly what this woman has done. So it's really difficult to, you know, has this woman completely not acknowledged her existence? Only 15 years later, when she's struggling with infertility, decided
I
she's
think
the
15
only.
years later, discovering the infertility is a little bit. How old is this woman?
I was wondering that as
Mm.
well. So was she a young bride? Do you know? Because to me,
don't
like,
know,
my
because-
vision is giving rich man. I don't know why. And then he married her like a sugar baby, had an affair. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like I'm getting
I
that.
just don't think sugar daddies do that.
Because you think we're 40, we're still capable of having children, but even then we'd struggle.
What was that?
Well,
Capable?
because the older you get, the more your eggs decay. So our eggs are like fucking OAPs walking around with simmer frames. We're more likely to have a child with a birth defect. We're more likely to miscarriage. And you'd be better off getting donor eggs than anything else at this stage of your life. So is she at this stage where her eggs are no longer viable? Is he he can't, no. Oh, he could be the problem now. Things change. I just feel like there's a missed, what is everyone's,
they were, most of them were all saying like that she was set up, like that's what they were doing. They're basically blaming
the
the
girl?
wife.
Oh, the wife.
Yeah, like because basically blaming her, and I don't really know why.
I think because we're missing context. If we
I don't see how they got to the conclusion that the daughter was set up because the wife couldn't have children. Maybe actually they had a real good fucking sit down and a chat, and he's like, this is our opportunity to have.
she's
family
she is my child.
unit.
Yeah.
She may not be your birth child, but this could be a family unit.
Maybe she thought one day I'm going to be a grandmother, a step grandmother.
What when she gets married,
Yeah. The thing
you're not
is,
even going to be invited.
the thing is as well, right, is what has this woman done to make this 15-year-old girl hate her so much? So that's why it's very difficult to know
Yeah.
where to come from, because
Yeah, I mean,
don't.
it's 15 years of information missing there, really.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying to you. Like, I feel like it's got to be back. Although she does give me entitled, spoiled child, I feel like something bad has happened to the point where she's like, abso-fucking-lutely not.
No, not necessarily. I wasn't getting that.
I don't. That's what I'm saying.
I was getting there. You've kept my dad away from me.
Yeah, the whole situation is like, I don't know where to
It could
come
be just
from.
as simple as, no, we're too busy, or no, we're doing this,
Yeah.
or we've already got plans. Like, it could have been stupid.
She could have been like, you're the result of an affair. You're the result of an affair. Like, the whole time. We don't know. And I think,
you're not part of this family.
me
Shitty
personally,
things.
but I'm now 40, you're now 40, we would come at it from a different aspect and say, you're here, let's try and move forward together. Let's make this family amazing. I'd probably I'd want to be friends with the mistress that isn't a mistress. It's unfair to call her that, to the woman, because to have a good co-parenting relationship, it's important. It's happened. The woman, listen, it happened. He had an affair. You decided to stay with him. A baby was a result of that. it's done. Like
Yeah.
treating her like
It doesn't
shit.
sound like this woman fought for him either. It was like that. You're married. Bye bye. That's what it
Right,
sounds like.
that's the vibe I'm getting as well. That she was like, "You're married. I'm not part of that. Done."
Yeah.
To a human child.
Go away.
It's her
Go lay
eyes
down.
that are very human, you
Go
know.
lay down. Go on. That's not laying down, but
Yeah,
okay.
she doesn't care about your feelings. Right, let's move. We could go on all day
Yeah, go
about
on.
that one.
Yeah, it's a little
Um,
bit.
Mine have not been as good as yours today. I feel like you did a
I've
much better
only
job.
got one more.
What am I on? 3. Might have been a bit crap. Anyway, I lost karma for turning around.
I lost karma.
I lost
Okay,
karma
go on, go
for
on.
turning around. It's very short. I was playing in my TU loin, no idea, cruising from east to west. I'm assuming that's some sort of a car. Yeah, I don't know.
That's like a G-Wagon.
Okay.
What?
Hopping from island to island until reaching the end of the map and had to turn around. Some guy accused me of kitting with full health. I don't know why I've chose this one. I have no idea what any of it means. I reminded him that I had reached the side of the map and then had to turn around, but no, apparently this is an offence worthy of a loss of karma. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I have no idea.
What's happened?
I don't. Do you know what it's giving? Did I even read this one? It's giving. Do you remember those stories that you were reading? And I had no idea what you were talking about. The whole fucking
It's like
podcast.
it's
I
just-
was like, I don't
Is
know.
this a story or actual something that's happened to someone?
I'm jumping to my next one. Forget that one. Forget that
What happened?
one. Don't tell
And
me.
then she woke up and her car was fixed.
Oh, I've got an excellent one. I did find one. Is this a karma one? Yes. Right, I'm reading this. Forget about the other one. We have no idea what was going on, and I don't know why I saved it. Right. Maybe it made sense to me at that point. And today I'm like, no.
No.
Right. In 2020, she cheated on me and forced me out of the business we built together. This 2024 karma has caught up with her.
Ooh.
I mean, it sounds good, but it could be gibberish. Let's find
Go
out.
on.
And
Go
I
on.
pre-read. Right. It was 2020 when I first caught her cheating. She cried and begged me to forgive her, saying I'd lost time for her after getting a heavy workload, meaning he hadn't got a lot of time for her, heavy workload during the pandemic. That's why she strayed. I loved
In
her.
the pandemic.
Yeah, she
Seriously?
was really concerned about COVID. I loved her so much, so I forgave her. Just 2 months later, I caught her with a second guy.
I thought I was going to say it called COVID because of her.
Yeah, well, probably.
And
That and other shit.
Yeah.
I was weak then. I blamed myself for not making her happy. Instead of confronting her, I told myself that I would spoil her and make her the happiest woman on the earth.
Oh my god.
And when she sees how much I love her, despite her cheating, she will regret the wrongs she did. She will choose me, and then we will live happily ever after.
Ta-da.
What a fool I was back then. One day, she told me that the company was sending her for a week-long course. Turns out she was going on vacation with another guy. But as luck would have it, my brother-in-law was also in Cuba at the time and saw her. Yeah, they were acting like a couple in public. He told my sister, who raised hell. My family interfered and we finally broke up because my family would not accept her after what she had done. We had a business together. We were 50-50 partners. I invested the money while she was in charge of operations, since we hired mostly her relatives to help them. After we broke up, she told me that she was going to keep the business. It was under her name, and we never had a written agreement about the partnership. I didn't put up a fight. I just let all of it go. That's you, that is. Because I was too depressed. 1 month later, she she had launched this second guy she was cheating on me with, and proudly posted that she was looking forward to success with her new supportive and loving partner in life and business. She's like a catch, this one. In the next 2 years, I worked to be a better man. I went to therapy, I went to the gym, I went to church, and I forgave myself. I found happiness on my own, and then in 2023, I found happiness with someone new. Sometimes I still thought about everything my ex had put me through, and I left it all to God. Today I learned my ex got a taste of her own medicine. The guy who cheated on me was cheating on her with one of her employees. Even worse, the guy had been embezzling from the business and talking to the customers behind her back for months before he left her. Because he and the girl he cheated on my ex was open a new business he opened a new business to compete with hers. Now the guy has pinned and taken most of the customers, and my ex's business, which she forced me out of, is now dust. I wouldn't say that I'm happy about what happened to her. We are for you. I will just say that when you do bad things to other people, it might take time, but it will always come back to you. I hope she learned her lesson, and I have learnt mine.
That is karma.
That was an excellent story. Do you know what I think as well? I've started to hear people say the way you get your partner is the way you lose your partner. AKA, if you get a partner through cheating, that's exactly how you're going to lose them. And actually, if you stop and look at people's relationships who do that sort of thing, that's exactly what happens. And I say good luck to you. But that was a really good story. I forgot. We got these stories weeks ago, and I'd completely forgotten what was in there.
Yeah, no, that
top comment
was a great comment.
Sometimes people who did bad things bring this karma onto themselves. They've gotten away with bad things. It turns out you never get away with bad things, as you are winning in life. But I swear the universe always finds a way to give us what we deserve. Yeah, that was an excellent story.
This is why I say I don't wish good on people, I don't wish bad on people. I just wish what they deserve.
Yes.
Like that's it. Whatever you deserve, I wish that for you. Good luck.
Of course.
With whatever you deserve.
Of course. I think that
because it ain't my business what's coming to you.
It's not my business, and that's, you know, the last story that we did. I can't blame that woman. Like the woman that left it. It's not her fault, and it's not her karma.
You're still thinking about it
because I'm just irritated by the whole thing. Because people are like calling her mum this and the other woman that. The whole
there are 3 very innocent people in that.
Exactly.
Yet they are the ones that are at each other's throat.
Yeah, and acting like savages when this man did all this to these women, and they're protecting him like he's some sort of fucking royalty.
They've literally not taken any account that
he hasn't. His daughter is blaming the wife. The wife is blaming the daughter and the mistress, which I call her very loosely. She's not a mistress. It's not fair to call someone a mistress if they don't know. And it's gonna bother me, that story. I'm gonna think about it. When I listen back to the podcast, it's gonna bother me all again.
You're gonna come up with all new
and then I'm gonna be like, babe, I was Leslie, right? And I thought this, and you'll be like, can you move on?
Oh no.
Right, go on.
Go on. Okay.
Is this your last?
Yeah.
Because I do have one good one to finish us off, as long as we
good.
don't have the same one.
Take my parking spot. What goes around comes around.
Pathetic calm. I love
I
it.
love it.
Love. We're like, yay!
Let's bring on this pathetic karma. We love it. Pettiness.
I do like a bit of pettiness. I have to say, I can be very petty, and it brings me joy.
When it's happening, you're like, "Rah," and then after you're like, nah.
Yeah. I think as well, you know, like when someone's getting more and more angry, and then this is what I do. I'm like, and then it just gets like a Cheshire cat, and they're screaming,
Like, are you mad?
and I'm like, oh, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to help you.
Are you mad?
Then before
Do
you go
you need a
into it,
break? Do you need some time out?
when I was working in Wilko,
Are you sad?
you can only buy here in the UK. You can only buy 2 packets of paracetamol, or
Yeah.
products containing paracetamol,
Yeah.
or 2 bottles of ibuprofen, or 1 of each. Right? You can only have 2. Suicide risk. So I was working in Wilko, and this woman come to the till with about Wilko's is gone now, but flu medicine. She come with about 16 boxes.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, and can you make meth with that? Now I'm thinking about it.
I don't know, but you can definitely top yourself.
Right, so anyway, she comes to the till and she's got about 16 boxes. And I said, sorry, love, unfortunately I can only serve you 2. I can't override it. I was like, and I was about to say, but if you put them down and walk round a couple of times, go to a different till, it's not a big deal, because people stock up. They were one of our best sellers. They were like 15p, right? So anyway, she starts fucking going into one. Oh my God, my husband gets really bad flu, blah blah blah. So of course and she's probably yelling at me in front of everyone, so I start smiling. I'm getting more and more excited about the situation. I'm happy. So anyway, once she's finished screaming at me at the till, I went to her, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to serve you, and neither is anybody else. Bye. Please come again. She was like fucking raging. That was a really good day, that was. Everyone's just like, and I'm like, thanks for shopping at Wilko. Next. Yes.
Moving on, please.
That was a great day, that
Oh,
was.
my days.
Sorry. Go.
Okay. This may be the pettiest thing I've ever done.
Go.
So, in my city, there is a pub that's attached to a donut shop that serves the best donuts in the city, which always causes a long line.
Nice.
Because it's attached to a pub, it doesn't close shop until 9 p.m, as there is a solid flow of business.
That would
rolling
be excellent
in on-
after a night out. Can you imagine? I have 12 dozen.
Let's go get them now before. But anyway, my girlfriend and I got a serious hankering for some snacks, so we decided to head to the donut shop and arrive out around 8:30 p.m. by car. Now, there are only 3 parallel parking spots a little up the street from the place, and they are all 15-minute spots, which are usually full. 15-minute spots for parking? Who? Why?
I don't know. It's like
It's a nip in the shop, in and outy job.
same as the one behind Iceland. That was 30 minutes.
15
They've got rid of
minutes.
that now.
15 a minute.
Yeah, but that's quick. Just pop into the shop and move on.
Anyway, we see up the street that count our lucky stars, a spot is free. My girlfriend pulls a little ahead of the car in front of the spot, turns on her indicator and begins backing into the parking spot when this little white Vespa driving behind us whips into the spot. I roll down our window and call out to the driver, "Excuse me, we were just backing in." The driver seems to be a pretty uni student who shrugs her shoulders and calls out to me, "Sorry, first come, first serve." While her and her friend share a good laugh. My girlfriend suggests we just get the donuts another time, and I tell her she can drop me off here. I'll buy the donuts since I know what she likes, and she can loop around. She agrees, and I pop out of the car, past the little white Vespa where the girls are still gathering their things, and head to the shop. As always, the line is super long for the donuts, and since this is the last batch, the donuts are slim pickings. The girls are behind me looking at the 5 or so different flavours that are left, talking about which ones are best and which they haven't had yet. I hear one of them jokingly mention, "Thank God we got that parking spot," and they burst out laughing. I get to the front of the line and, when asked for my order, request 2 dozen donuts, which is every last one remaining.
Would have done the same.
Yes, I would.
Not gonna lie.
The girls behind me didn't listen to what I ordered, but eyebrows of conversion started to form on their faces, and I read that wrong.
Is that in the story?
Hang on. But eyebrows of confusion started to form on their faces, and they slowly saw each donut loaded into the boxes and their options dwindle. One of them, the driver, in desperation asked the beggar who was loading them in, "What, you're not even gonna save a few for us though?" To which I turned around and said, "Sorry, first come, first serve." She honestly looked like she had just simultaneously solved a movie mystery and shit her pants. It's difficult to put into words, but truly an expression I can never forget. Best donuts I ever tasted, and enjoyed by the rest of my office the next morning, because obviously they didn't eat them all.
Yeah, of course not. I would have done exactly the same.
Yes, so would have I.
Every single donut you've got left, thanks very much.
Yeah, and if she had said anything, I would have been prepared for the row.
So then the people behind them, I would have gone, "Do you want a donut?"
Oh.
They're free. Free.
I enjoyed that.
I knew it was coming though.
Yes. Top one was, "This is amazing. I couldn't dream of a better petty revenge than this. Enjoy reliving the delivery of that line and the surge of justice running through your soul as you did for many years to
I
come."
would. I'd spend the rest of my life being happy about that.
Yeah,
stuff.
like,
Every
do you remember that
Christmas.
time? Do you remember that
every
time?
Christmas,
Do you
I'd be
remember?
like, back in my day.
Honestly,
A Vesta. I was thinking of that was a
Vespa.
motorbike.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is. It's a little
Yeah.
like scootery thing.
No donuts, but you got your parking space.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, so you best spend your last 10 minutes looking for something else. Stop it now.
I'm not being funny, but they probably could have pulled up right next to the
Yeah,
truck.
with no drama.
Yeah.
There was no need for them to do that, and then there still would have been donuts, but that's
They
how
probably
you
would have
behave.
got.
Yeah.
They could have done like, "We'll have them all."
Imagine, you know, like you wait all day and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to go and get a donut later." Not one donut.
Not one.
Right.
What?
Finish it off with this one. I'm sure, what I remember, it was good. I'm just like, I'm a bit nervous
She's
today.
nervous. She's nervous.
It's just I don't remember what's in there. Right. Karma on cheating wife. They normally are good, aren't they? My mum left my dad and I, but took the other kids. She moved with an old rich man. She dragged the divorce out thinking she would get a lot of money from my dad because we lived on a 120-acre farm, but in reality my dad's parents owned everything except for a few herd of cattle and an old combine.
Tractor.
Yeah, I know, because I was like,
Yeah, the accent came. She knew what she was doing.
I was like, oh. My mum was going, no. My mum was going after everything my dad owned, everything my grandparents owned, and everything my dad's siblings owned.
What?
Yeah, some women are like that. I came from a very close-knit family. My mum felt entitled to everything my entire family owned. Thankfully, we lived in a rural area and we know everyone. The judge in the case owns the land on the other side of the fence from my dad's dear blind. I don't know. And throughout a lot of nonsense my mum's city lawyer was trying to pull. One evening, my dad and I were having a super at a restaurant in town, and the bank president walked up to my dad and said, you're right, you are approved right here, right now, for a £20,000 loan to get rid of your wife.
They're trying to pop her off.
Trying to like take the money and fuck off. Payments made any way you want. My dad had his fork halfway in his mouth and his eyes were wide. He just said thank you.
Oh.
I know. On Monday, he went to the bank and signed the paperwork and went to court with the settlement offer, and they were finally divorced after 15 months. My mum was not happy because her lawyer got most of it. Well, of course he did. Gutted. My mum married the man she left us for. They were together till death in 2021. She held her second husband funeral on the 24th anniversary of her wedding with her first husband. I just call that karma. Oh, he's saying that they died.
Her second husband's funeral was on her first husband's anniversary, wedding anniversary.
It's karma. Her second husband left her 1.2 million. He had her set up a monthly allowance system that would have lasted her for the rest of her life, but she got greedy and cashed it all and blew it all within 8 months.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Someone
what
said,
did she do?
Well, I don't know, 1.2 is a lot of money, but I think, I don't know. Did she
in
come...
8 months? I don't think well, anyone could spend it, but do you know what?
Well, you could get, say you get a house for 8, then you furnish it.
Yeah, but she's already got a house.
I don't know what to say. Did she come begging for money after the inheritance? She tried to get him back with my dad.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet she came begging.
Mate. So yeah, that's it.
That's a good one. Leave her out for the streets.
They're all for the streets, these people. Where are we finding them?
I can't believe her second husband had her set up for life.
For life? Oh, I don't know. It's 1.2 million. Not now.
Yeah, but if it's in a bank, it still would have
What did we say? 2021?
It still would have got...
I understand. Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
So she could have lived on that, had her bills paid on that, and been comfortable. Like, I'm not saying that
2021. That is fucking difficult. Think of 2021 and what the financial market was.
Yeah, it's literally 3 years ago, babe.
That's about 2021. No, I'm saying that wrong. 2001, not 2021. 2001. That is like, so a house that's like 700,000 now would have been 4. I'm just trying to do the maths.
Possibly.
Yeah. How the fuck did she? No idea. Maybe shopping and whatnot. Maybe she got some
sounds like a
Gucci.
greedy bitch.
She's a greedy bitch.
Greedy bitch that actually hasn't got anything
I don't
of her
really
own arse.
understand when people cheat how they're entitled to anything. I suppose the only way out of that is a prenup.
Which I 100%, if I ever got into another relationship, that is what
You'd have them sign
yes.
a prenup.
I ain't got a lot. Don't get me wrong. I ain't got a lot.
A prenup saying they get nothing anyway. The boys get.
But everything we go into a relationship with, everything I've got before is mine and my kids.
I think everything you earn is yours and your kids.
That's it.
Full stop. Always. All the time.
Because if I remarried, half of my flat now would be theirs.
Yeah, but say if you remarried, right, and then you get them to sign a prenup, and then the podcast takes off, and you're making thousands. What? They're entitled to that. Fuck off. Make anything in your prenup, you know.
Yeah, everything would be. That's mine. Would be the anything we make together.
What would you make together?
Well, I don't know. If we got a home together, half would be his.
Yeah,
half would
fine.
be mine.
That's a different kettle of fish. If you're both buying in together. But like, mate, nah. But that's it.
I hate greedy people. So it's so dishonest.
It is so dishonest, but people are like that, baby. Nothing
Honestly, I know.
shocks me
I
anymore.
know.
I'm just like, right, over to switch off. Right, bye
Yeah.
bye, my darlings.
That's it for now.
Until next time.
Stay humble and watch out for that karma because it will
Yeah.
come round.
Yeah. And don't blame people for your shit.
Yeah, own it.
Yeah. It makes you a better person.
It does, and it makes your karma not so bad.
You're doing it.
So bye now.
Bye.
Take breaks.
I'm too bruised. Help me, I'm bruised. I mean, they just look worse
Ow.
than this, like, look. Even when I cross my legs, I'm like, ow, ow, ow.
I'm stuck.
Oh. I'm really...
What do you think of that? I think. What don't you think of that?